Hello, hello, and welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2. And in this series we will focus on the stranger missions, which are essentially the side quests of the game. And today's side quest, stranger mission, is he's British, of course. So here we are at base camp, and we need to head out into the wilderness so that we may encounter our stranger. He's around not too far away, I believe, as we have recently just moved camp. I am still trying to get to grips with where we are located on the map, but once we made it to Apophis, it will be a short trip, and we can then encounter this British person. I wonder if he's in any way stereotypical. So this looks like the spot in question, and before we get too close, although I believe I'm already too close, I'm going to select a few choice weapons. That one I'll do. It looks like it needs a good clean, actually. Never mind, I still need to upgrade all my weaponry. We'll get round to that eventually. So let's say hello.
What the devil are you looking at?
I'm sorry?
No, I'm sorry. I'm ruined. Ruined!
How so?
It's a disaster. Who wants to see a woman wrangle wild animals who doesn't have any bloody wild animals? Come to America, they said. Come to the land of opportunity, they said. Sod you, Daddy, I said. I'm going to America to make it on the stage. I didn't want to be in the army. Oh, now look at me. The old git will have a field day.
I didn't really understand any of that.
I had an act. The bravest woman in the world. The animal wrangler. Watch her tame wild beasts.
And you were the woman?
Of course I was the bloody woman. Look at me. It's the stage. Grease paint. Tears. No one wants to see a man wrangling wild animals. And no one wants to see a woman wrangling nothing. Can I borrow your gun? I want to shoot myself. You see, I'm buggered.
Why?
My animals, they escaped. And now I'm buggered.
What escaped?
A priceless Ranjaniki tiger from the slopes of the Hindu Heights. A fantastic, elusive zebra from the plains of Ongo Bongo by the shores of the Limpopo. And a magnificent lion from the grasslands of Tanganyika.
Yeah, I see your problem. They're pretty hard to come by around here.
Listen, friend, help a fellow out, would you? I'm beyond desperate. If you see any of them, will you bring them back here?
If I see a tiger or a lion or a zebra just roaming around.
Exactly. Well, I believe the zebra's up near Larned Sod. Distinctive creature that he is. I'll make it worth your while.
All right, madam.
It's bloody Margaret, not madam. Margaret. Mistress of fucking danger.
So Margaret here has tasked us with finding a tiger, a zebra, and a lion. The zebra should be easy enough to find. It will be the first one on the list, I believe. That looks like a donkey, painted black and white. Okay. Well, I'm guessing the lion and the tiger were rather expensive, and they didn't really have the budget for the zebra. Either way, we have located said zebra, and we are going to retrieve the horse in question and lead it back to Margaret. Now, hopefully I can do this without too much trouble. Normally I do my lassoing on foot. I'm not very good at this on a horse. I'm also not very good at shooting on a horse or off a horse. Oh, look at that, first time. Right then, zebra, we'll call you Skibbity, shall we? Coming in, off we go. There's a very confused man back here who wishes to meet you. Or at least he confuses me. So we have the zebra in huge inverted commas. We're gonna take the zebra back to Margaret, and then we'll go off and we'll look for either the tiger or the lion. Something tells me they're not as they seem. Hello, Margaret. Is this yours?
Good grief! You found him! Our zebra!
Well, you can call him that. Although he's as much a zebra as you are a lady animal wrangler.
Oh dear, you're missing the point, aren't you? It's an illusion. A trick of the eye to bamboozle the senses. Confound comprehension.
Hoodwink your audience?
Hoodwink? Our audiences? Dear boy, don't be so dreadfully literal. No one will pay for the truth. They only pay for deception. The allure of the stage, dreams and reality. Ah. What is the greater conjuring trick? Lassoing some poor beast on the plains of mumbo-jumbo land and shipping it here so it can dance the polka? Or turning, there, in the glare of those arc lamps, something mundane into something extraordinary? It's the difference between prose and poetry. It's alchemy. We're selling dreams, dear boy.
Well, as long as you don't pay me with tickets to your show.
Yes. Well, it's not everyone's cup of tea.
And speaking of my payment...
Of course. I shall make it worth your while. But, first, we shall need the whole menagerie back before we can think about that. My assistant's gone for the tiger.
Tiger?
Yes. And taken our remaining lion in case it could lend a paw. They're down there on Caliga Way. Please, I hate to ask.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
So, next up we have the tiger, and apparently Margaret has an assistant, someone almost as wacky as they are, I'm guessing, and they are tracking down the tiger with a lion. So this should be quite interesting. This looks like the young lady in question.
Hey, mister.
Oh.
Miss.
Howdy, mister.
Did you lose a tiger?
Yeah, you found one?
Nah, I found your caravan down the way. Margaret said that you might need a hand.
Oh, you weren't wrong. That tiger's missing. I sent our best lion out to find him, and now he's missing too. It is a right old predicament.
You're lying from Timbuktu, weren't you?
From Valentine, I think. He might be more of a kind of dog than a lion, but in a certain light, a feller could never tell.
Of course. Which way to go?
Into them shrubs over there.
Okay. Why don't you hop up on the wagon and I'll see if I can find his track.
Okay. That...
So, as expected, the lion is only a dog.
I got it.
So, we have picked up the dog's trail. It did look kind of red. There is a lot of blood around. Yeah, let's have our gun out just in case. Right, so we're just going to follow the trail over here, and we will eventually find the lion, or what is left of the lion, or is actually just a dog. It's just over in front of us now. So here is the remains of the lion. Oh dear.
Oh, darn. I found your dog. Ex-dog, ex-lion.
Hey, boy! Oh, where's the rest of them?
I think a cougar took him.
That'd be Stripey. And I always thought they got along.
Your tiger is a wild cat?
Uh-huh.
What else? You still need it back?
Oh, yes, sir. She's our star attraction.
Well, let's hope it wants the other half of its dinner.
The other half? Really?
I'm gonna put him in your wagon. You find somewhere to hide.
Oh. Well, Behind that log, then.
Okay. Grub's up. Stay down. She won't be too far away.
Come quick. I went out to find a tiger,
Cougar, you mean?
and I end up losing a lion.
Yeah, dog.
Ain't having any luck.
Well, if that's what you're dealing with, you didn't have any luck to begin with. Cougars and dogs.
Hey, it ain't what you got in this life. It's what you make of it.
Well, that's very wise of you. Especially when you're lacking zebras and tigers. Hey, keep your head down. It's coming.
Look, I really don't think she'll eat the dog. Like I said, they was friends.
Shut it.
Oh, I guess she's real hungry.
She's feral. I'm locking her in. Sorry, girl. All right. Let's go.
We got her! Okay. Drive, will you? And I'll keep an eye on her.
Sure thing.
Let's get her.
So we have the remains of the lion, and we also have the tiger slash cougar. So we're going to return them back to Margaret.
I see you found each other.
Sure did, Mr. Margaret.
Jolly good, jolly good.
You know, tarring and feathering a donkey is one thing.
I beg your pardon? It's grease paint, makeup.
But playing dolls dressed up with a wild animal, you're gonna want to be a lot more careful.
Strappy ate King, Mr. Margaret. I saw her do it.
I always thought they got along.
Oh, she liked him just fine. She licked her chops and asked for seconds. Hey, speaking of which, you got any more word on that runaway lion, or you gonna pay me for these misfits?
Look, I'm well aware that we're not Royal Command performance material. Daddy, you were right, goddamn you! But a cow barn in Rhodes is hardly Drury Bloody Lane.
You got any word on the lion?
Yes, I've got word on the lion. Shit is the word. Someone saw him near Emerald Ranch. As you know, we're lately very short on lions. So, I'd be very grateful. All kinds of grateful.
There's only one kind of grateful I care about.
So long, mister.
Be a dear and fix me a gin.
So we have one more lion to require, or reacquire, should I say. Hello, Apophis. You've been waiting there patiently. So we're going to try and select some of our best weaponry. This really could do with a clean. I'm not going to be using it as my primary weapon, whereas I do have a sawn-off shotgun which has a little bit more stopping power. I don't know what it'll be like stopping a lion, but we will give it a try, as something tells me that this lion is a lion and not some pet that has been tarted up. Because we've been led into a false sense of security about the last 3 animals, I suspect the game will want us to be complacent and think that we're dealing with yet another dog. So I'm not falling for that one. I am going in to this situation fully armed and prepared.
What's the ruckus, boys?
Get back! We got a cursed creature in here!
Oh, yeah?
It's as big as a mule and as mean as a hellcat!
It looks like a lion to me.
That's a dog in there.
A dog?
Now, if you'll excuse me. Step aside.
What?
I said step aside.
boy.
Didn't look like no dog.
Come here, boy. Let's go.
Look what you've done! Look what you've done!
Son of a bitch. I'll take care of this.
Yeah, it don't look like no dog caused this much carnage. We're gonna follow the trail of dead horses over to the stables here. That doesn't look like the right gun. It says it's the right gun. I don't trust it. Let's go dual wielding. I know you're in there, doggy. Or kitty. Actually, you are kitty. And you are a very large and mean looking kitty. But stick your head out and I will cure all your ills. Where are you? I know you're here somewhere.
Sweet mother Easy, boy. Easy. Shit!
Aha! You're not so big and tough now, are you? You may have killed all those other people and those horses, but I'm Arthur Morgan. Time for a souvenir, methinks. What was it they say about lucky cat's paws? Or was that rabbits? Either way, we've got one. Right. No, it's already done its answering. It failed its answering. So we're going to return to Margaret and inform him that his real lion was a real lion, if he didn't already know, and that we have had to send it off to the great hunting grounds in the sky due to the fact that it was terrorizing Emerald Ranch and damn nearly killed us. So off we go. And where are you, Margaret? Ah, here you are.
Odysseus returns. Sally, get the cages ready.
Yes, sir, Mr. Market, right away.
Man-eating lion. You didn't think that it might be useful for me to know that this time the animal was actually real, you moron?
Steady on. I clearly stated that we were looking
You
for...
haven't clearly stated anything in all the time I've known you. That could have been a goose for all I
A
knew.
goose will hardly get them to their feet for the curtain call. Bring on the king of the beasts, on the other hand, and they feel the roar. And they, well, look about as surprised as you do. What have you done with him, if you don't mind me asking?
I killed him. He's dead.
Bloody hell! This is Ramo, boy.
Well, it was him or me. Now, pay me.
Yes, of course, of course. I have just the thing. And what a treasure it is! You're a lucky man, sir. Very lucky man. From the mines of El Dorado, as green as the rainforest, as clear as the Amazon, and as dear as all the gold in the Andes. One man's labor is but a trifle compared to this jewel's true value. Wait! I shouldn't. What would Daddy say?
Your daddy ain't here, and we had a deal.
Yes, of course. A promise is a promise. Sally, get the wagons moving.
Ain't we waiting for the lion?
He's in the great hunting ground in the sky. Good day, sir, and thank you. But we really must be getting along.
Yeah, I won't keep you. So long.
So long, Mr. Morgan. Next time you see me, I'll be topping the bill, I promise. Or at least I'll be on the bill.
So that's Margaret and her merry men on the way. We're going to leave the story there for now, and we will pick it up again in the next episode. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.